All right, then. Hey, I'm sorry. I'm very very sorry. I'm very sorry. I haven't posted in like a month or two, I guess. I haven't posted since September, August or September. I think it's August. I haven't posted since the last day of August, I think. And I just want to say I'm sorry. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Why do I feel? Yeah, I'm just gonna say I'm sorry. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm so very sorry. So, yeah. I don't know what else to say, but. Get it? But. Alright, now this is just weird now. Alright, I'm gonna be real with you guys. I didn't post, I haven't been on YouTube or anything. I barely have played Madden. Um, because, first off, school. School took up to like 3:30 ish. Then, basketball practice. That doesn't end till like 6. Then I get home, do homework for like 2 hours. So that's what? That's already 8. And like I'm not gonna post at 8. No one's gonna be watching because people are on the East Coast. People are in like other places where it's like in the morning. Like I like posting when it's like in the afternoon. And you guys are like, well, why don't you do it on the weekends? Well, because yeah, that sucks. No, I'm just kidding. Every single weekend I've been going to different places. Like the first weekend of school, I went to this one party and like that's in Seattle, and I live like 3 hours away from Seattle. Then the weekend after that, I went to Idaho, and I live in Washington State, and Idaho. Yeah, I live on like around the edge ish of Washington and Canada ish, somewhere around there. And yeah, we went to Silverwood. Then the next weekend after that, another party. Weekend after that, another party. Weekend after that, I didn't do anything, but that's because like no, I went to my friend's house for the weekend, and yeah, and then this past weekend I went to Scary Woods. If you guys don't know what that is, it's Silverwood. If you guys don't know what Silverwood is, it's an amusement park kind of like. And Scary Woods is pretty much like they put up this whole thing in October where it's like scary stuff, They put clown, skeleton, whatever, all that stuff, to make it scary. And it's actually legitimately scary. Like, me, I wasn't scared at all. I didn't cry or nothing. Yeah, I did. I teared up. So yeah, let's talk about football, I guess. As you guys know from my profile picture, my favorite team is the Dolphins, and yeah, Ryan Tannehill, shut up the critics. Yeah, and by throwing with 250 yards, no touchdowns, but that's whatever's. We beat the Steelers. The Steelers, they have one of the best offenses in the league, like top 3 offense in the league. And we beat them by 15. We shut up the critics. Jay Ajayi had one of the best games by a running back in like this whole season. Yeah. Yeah, baby. Squaw! Dude, that was on point. That was legit on point. So yeah, I think I'm gonna just do a season game and I'm gonna just talk over it, I guess. And receive, achieve, never believe. Wait, what? Yo, I don't know what's going on with me, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with me. Yeah, hold on. Yeah. Alright, I'm in this other place. Okay. If you guys don't know what I just did, I had to do my inhaler because I just came back from what's it called? Came back from this basketball camp kind of thing, and yeah, I've always hated my inhaler just because like what's the point of it? No, I'm just kidding. I know what the point is, but I just always hated it because it didn't let me do a lot of things. Like when I was younger, I couldn't play sports as much. Like until middle school, I didn't play sports. I didn't really play sports as much, and that kind of sucked because I was like, just like I was one of the only kids. Like I had to have my inhaler to play, like in and like dodgeball or something and PE and stuff like that. So yeah, it kind of sucked. Gotta- Oh gosh. Oh no, why did I run? Not again. Oh, let me jump over you. Yeet. Give it a little yeet, 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 yeet. All right, I'll be telling a story. What's a good story to tell? I guess um the story of my first kiss. Nah, actually, before that, let me tell you guys the story of my first girlfriend. Right. So there was this girl that I like that just came to school in seventh grade. Whoa, God, I'm in ninth grade. Let me tell you guys this. All right, I'm in ninth grade right now. All right. There in seventh grade, this girl came, but I've been going to the same school for like my whole life, and she used to be there from like preschool, and then second grade she moved away, and she came back in seventh grade, and like, yeah, a man, I fell for her, but she only came for about a week or two because her parents just divorced, so she went with her mom for like the rest of the school year until like everything was fixed up, and then in the summer she came back because they went to like court and stuff like that, and her dad won custody, and she goes to my school now, and yeah, so like I fell for her the hard, bro, like boom, like on my face, and it was eighth grade, and then she was in eighth grade last year. Now she was dating at that time a tenth grade, which is kind of weird to be honest. That's kind of weird. Like yo, like that guy doesn't have any more game except for a middle schooler. Like that's weird. Boom. So and they were dating for a while, and yeah, she like, and me and her were like pretty good as friends, right? And then it turns out I told one of my friends that I liked her. Well, I told a couple of my friends that I liked her, and then they told other people, and then it started to spread around, and then it went to him, and then it went to her at the same time. They're in a group, and they're like, "Oh, awesome kid, likes you," and so yeah. I mean, they didn't say awesome kid, but they said me, that I liked her, and let me tell you guys how she looked like. All right, so she's blonde. She's a white girl, right? I'm Hispanic. All right, I'm Mexican, right? She was a white girl, and she had like amazing blonde hair, bro. So well, she has amazing blonde hair. She was pretty thick for a white girl, and yeah, she played volleyball, and yeah, it's all I pretty much knew. Well, not now, but like, had a great personality. I guess she was funny, whatever, and stuff like that. Me and her were pretty good friends. But I wasn't like we weren't like best friends, but we were pretty good friends, right? And it went to her man at that time, and then it was like during PE, right? And as a eighth grade, in 8th grade you get a you're pretty much in PE you're with the high schoolers, and which and then they told at the end of PE and at the end of the PE at end of PE we have like 15 minutes because we got out of school at 3:15 and like we end at 3 well we end at 2:50 and so we end at 2:55 actually and then we have like 15 minutes to like cool down and like not sweat and yeah so then we're all in groups and stuff like that and then someone tells her and her boyfriend and then her boyfriend like comes up to me like all mad and stuff like that. And he's like, "Are you trying to take my girl and stuff like that?" I'm like, "What? What the heck are you talking about?" He's like, "I know you have the feels for my girl or something like that." He said it tough, but and then I was like, "What are you talking about?" I'm lying, right? And yeah, he was like, "I know you like you like my girl," and he's like, "Yo, I don't," and he's like, "Oh really?" And then like she goes like right in front of him, but she like runs right in front of him, and he's like about to punch me. Like he's like legit about to punch me, and like right in the stomach. And then she like runs all the way over there, but she doesn't know that the punch is coming. So he punches her in the stomach, cause like she goes right in front of us, and he punches her in the stomach to like try to stop it, and he punches her in the stomach, and she like starts crying and stuff like that. And then like I like he's like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry." And then her friends like home and like, "Just get out of here, dude. Just get out of here." And then like he like runs out and stuff like that. And then they break up like literally that day. And so yeah. So and then the day after they broke up, she texts me. She's like, "Hey," and I'm like, "Hey," and then she's like, "What are you doing later?" And like nothing, just nothing much. And then she's like, "You wanna go to the volleyball? No, not the volleyball game. Yeah, to the volleyball game that she's at. There's no to the basketball game actually. The girls' basketball game. No, not the girls. The guys' basketball game. God. Um and um I totally like lost track. Oh, and then we go to the basketball game, and then like you know how like middle schoolers are, right? So we go to places where no one's at. We start getting all like, "Oh, hey," and stuff like that, right? And then I asked her the question, "Hey," she was like, "Hey, do you actually like me? Like me?" And then I'm like, she's like, you can be all like it, you don't have to like lie and stuff like that. It's all right." And I'm like, "Yeah," and it's like, and then I'm like, "Oh," she's like, "Oh." Oh my god, Carson Wentz sucks. And then she's like, "Oh well, do you want to go out with me then?" And I'm like, "Yeah." So then we started going out for about a month. We're all lovey dovey, like hand holding. Then we never actually. No, we did. Never mind. And yeah, we kissed and stuff like that. But then we're like make out sessions. They were like little licks. What? They were little kisses. Like all those stuff. And then one day we actually went to go study at me and her went to study at her house. And then she like legit starts making out with me. Like we do that, like we're like holding each other's hand. And then she's like, "Hey," and then she like kisses me, and then she keeps on like making out, and like we're all making out and stuff like that. And then she pushes me under her on her bed and stuff like that. She locks the door, and then she starts like unbuckling her pants, and I'm like, "What are you doing?" Like, we're gonna I thought you want this. Don't you want this? And I'm like, "What are you doing? Don't you want to have sex and stuff like that?" And I'm like, "Yo, we're like 13. We we shouldn't be doing this." And she's like, "Come on." And she like goes on top of me, like, how I do. And she's like making out with me and stuff like that. And I'm like, "No, no, stop. Seriously, stop." And yeah, so then I'm out of here. He's like, and I'm like, we're done. I'm out of here. This is just no, you know. So then we break up after that, and then yeah. So yeah, she was a hoe, I guess. Pass the ball, Carson Wentz. So yeah, she was a hoe, I guess. I don't talk to her anymore, because and like I told a bunch of my friends that story, and like now she doesn't get like boyfriends and stuff like that anymore. Well, I mean she does, but like from other schools that don't know. But like most people know now, so like she like only people that like wanna like actually like which are like the creeps. You know. So yeah, let me tell you guys my next story. This is like my first true girlfriend, because I don't consider that girl that I dated for a month my girlfriend. I seriously don't. I consider the girlfriend I have right now like a girlfriend that, like, even if we broke up, I consider her a girlfriend. I've been dating her since May. No, yeah, May 27th to be exact. Yeah. We're friends on Facebook and stuff like that, and then I texted her on accident. Like it was legit actual accident. Like not like, oh, I didn't mean to. Like, oh, I texted her. I was trying to text what's her name? I was trying to text her sister, because her sister was grade up, and I was gonna ask her if she could help me on math homework, like legit actual math homework. And because like I'm like smart, I'm like brilliant. No, but seriously, like I'm in pre-calculus, and she's like in like at that like she's in 10th grade now. I'm in ninth. But like I texted her in May, like in the beginning of May, if she can help me out with the homework, because that because I just transitioned to algebra 2, and she was in algebra 2 because she was in ninth grade and stuff like that. No, geometry, actually. Geometry, not algebra 2. Algebra 2 is not till... Oh my god, Carson Wentz, you suck! You're like Mike Epps. So yeah, and then I texted her, but I accidentally texted her sister, and oh my god, it's either the offensive line or Carson Wentz, and both of them are killed. So yeah, and I actually texted her, hey, and I was like, she's like, hey, oh my god, Carson Wentz, you suck, bro, you suck. So yeah, and she's like, oh, I was like, oh shoot, that was an accident. I was like, and I was like, oh okay, well, what'd you want? And I was like, oh, I was just gonna text your sister. And he was like, why are you gonna text my sister? That's kind of weird. I'm like, no, I wasn't like, I asked her, I told her, I was gonna ask her for her math question. I was like, She was like, I was like, it's true. You're like, okay, sure. And oh my god, Jarvis Landry, yo, squaw. I can't do it anymore. I'm losing my voice already. And yeah, so and then we just kept on talking and talking and stuff like that. And then about a month later, I asked her out. No, not a month later. 27 days actually, to be exact. Ezekiel, you suck. Yo, what the heck? Oh my god, Sean Lee and who is that? Barry Church? Oh, Claiborne from the Cowboys. They hit each other hard, and Claiborne was just on the ground, just like just like awkwardly there, like he was like bent and stuff like that. It was like awkward. So, anyways, back to the story. So yeah, we kept on talking and stuff like that, and then we started dating. I asked her out May 27th. Yeah, and yeah, we've been dating since then. And let me tell you the story of like our first kiss with me and her. Um, so she we didn't kiss until when was it? Until about the a day or two before school. No, a day or two. No, like the first Friday of school year, because the first Friday of the school year was there was a football game, and I'm in the band thing. I play the percussion. It was pretty fun. Um, and yeah, so we were there, and she plays the clarinet. Yeah, no, not the clarinet. The saxophone that looks like a clarinet. It's weird. I don't know what it's called. It's like baritone. No, not that. I don't know what it's called. It's like I don't know. It's a weird alto saxophone. It's like a weird saxophone that looks like a clarinet. But and then after that, we were like one of the last people to get. Me and her were the last people to get picked up. And we were there, and it was raining, and we had our coats on and stuff like that. She had her umbrella, and she like the whole time we've never kissed or anything. All we did was like hug and hold hands and stuff like that. We never kissed. And like she was like, I want her first kiss to be special, and I was like, oh, this is a special moment. She had her umbrella and everything. I went under her umbrella, but it was kind of weird because like she, right when I went in, because she didn't realize that I was gonna do it, she was about to sneeze, and like she turns around and like she sneezes like right on my face, and I'm like, ugh, and like I had to like take it out of my face. So yeah, it was kind of gross. Oh my god, Eric Decker. Yeah, and then I was like, whoa, and I take it off my face, and I'm like, okay, that's kind of weird. And then I'm like, I'm gonna go in again, till I'm gonna go in again, and then she's like, she starts going in too, and we both go the same side, so we both go to the left, and then well, her right and my left, and then we went like that. And like we just hit our nose to each other. So then I'm like, turn, and then we both went to the other side, and so we hit our noses again, and our head that time. So I'm like, I'm gonna turn this way, you turn that way, and when we turn, she turns left, I turn left. So now it's actually equal, right? So, and then yeah, then we kiss, and yeah, that was our first kiss. Carson Wentz, go, just go. Oh my god, dude, look at that 81 speed right there. Whoa. I can't wait till they make like a running back like the Antonio Brown. Oh shoot! Oh shoot! Oh shoot! Oh Ty. Get that. All right, 20-point victory. All right. How much was that? Oh my god! Why doesn't anyone watch my stuff? Yeah, I gotta get on YouTube though. All right. Settings. What's settings? Boom. I don't know what that is. Let's go. All right. How much? How much did you spend? All right. Well, that's it for story time with Awesome Kid. Check back in next weekend, I guess. I don't know when. But without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, it's been your boy Awesome Kid. Whoa, let me actually do this. Let me get this claim and continue. All right. I'll do a pack for you guys. One pack. One like equals one pack and one prayer. Boom. Elite right here. Elite. Oh, Darren McFadden, you suck. Get it. So yeah, I'm on Air Show. For those that wondering.